New at 5, airlines are bracing for possible flight restrictions from the FAA, and this is all related to the new 5G cellular network set to go live in January. The FAA says it's concerned that those towers could interfere with airline safety. Officials have issued a temporary order for pilots not to use their radio altimeters when landing starting in January. It's still unclear how these towers could interfere with onboard systems. And we've all been told to turn off your phones during the takeoff, but what 5G signals are doing to aircraft computers, that's much different.
Yeah, well, Chief Transportation Correspondent Hawker Vanguard joins us live now. Now, Hawker, the FAA says that this all has to do with radio altimeters.
Yeah, but what exactly does that mean, and how do radio frequencies and airplanes kind of interact here?
Yeah, radios get an airplane from point A to point B no matter where you're going. But let's first break down what do frequencies mean here in the United States and how are they broken up. And each piece of this pie here with different colors from that magenta to the aqua represent a different band of frequency that's used by different services or radio stations, televisions here in the United States. So the band we're talking about here is the C band, and that's going from 3,700 megahertz all the way up to 4,400. And this was previously used just by aircraft, but now this section here is where the FCC announced they would have that auction, and that's where AT&T and cell phone provider Verizon came in and bought up a lot of those frequencies. But that's inching really close here on where aircraft and helicopters use that frequency for the radio altimeters, and that's where things can start to get really messy once we get into the the month of January and we see what happens from there. But the reason they held off on doing this until January is because, of course, it's a very, very busy travel time for people.
Yeah, absolutely right now. And so aircraft, as we know, depend heavily on the radio for the C-band there, not just for communication, but navigation as well.
And the big question I have is this GPS, does it come in at any point? We all know what the GPS does on our phone, but this is something much different, right?
Yeah, completely. And your phone has an antenna or two, but I want to show you this 737 here that has well over 25 different antenna on it. So you have anything from the TCAS, which is the traffic collision avoidance system, weather radar on the front, but we're talking specifically about the radio altimeter here on the bottom, specific to this aircraft. There's 4 of them, and what that does is it's able to talk to the ground and help the aircraft get to the landing phase of flight. Switching up gears to another type of aircraft we see here in Charlotte, the Airbus A320 family. It uses the GPS to position the aircraft, not necessarily navigate it. But if we come over here to the radio position, it really does show us how those two things come together, which is if you were to think of 2 dots or points on a map, when those 2 converging areas come together, that's the radio position when you're navigating the plane. And I'll break that down for you here in just a second. Here we have Charlotte Douglas. It's runway 18 right, and this is what your pilots are looking at when they're landing the aircraft. Looking specifically down the center here, those points on the map we were talking about are fixes or radio fixes that aircraft is navigating to all the way down to final approach. And if we come down here on the chart, this is a sliced profile view of what your aircraft is doing during the landing phase. So speaking specifically to 5G and that aircraft landing, we're looking down here to the Cat 2 and Cat 3. Those are 2 different categories of autopilot landing. That's when that radio altimeter is talking to the ground, and if 5G rolls out, those are the things that are going to be messed with those frequencies overlapping.
All right, so Hawker, this all seems like a lot to take in, but the big thing is it all seems like it also is dependent on the weather.
Yeah, and when would those 5G towers interfere with the aircraft systems?
Mostly during this landing phase here. And the biggest part about the visibility and the landing is we have a certain amount of, I would say, distance you need to have to be able to see the runway when you're coming in to land. It's a decision height, it's the minimums as pilots call it, but it's all dependent at this point on what we're going to do going forward and what January brings. But this is the type of conditions we see in those January, February months. So it's really just a matter of time where we go from here.
Watching at home, viewers want to say, so what happens if planes can't land?
Yeah, and once that 5G cell service is rolled out in January, what's being done to mitigate the interference?
Yeah, so we're going to have a lot of diverting planes if that actually comes to be. So even when we're looking at weather all across the country right now, this is what it looks like. All the airports are yellow and green, but if there's weather here in Charlotte, how are we going to get that plane to divert to another airport nearby if we're dealing with the same weather system? So aircraft might have to go as far as Washington, D.C., New York, Atlanta, just to make it on the ground. So we'll really have to see what goes from here, but it might get messy, I will say that.